Hey, I'm Tim. So you're shopping for a hearing aid for yourself or a loved one, and you don't want to drop real money on something that sounds tinny, dies after a few hours, or doesn't fit right. I tested all 5 of these against the same criteria: battery life, noise cancellation in real situations, comfort during a full day of wear, and actual sound clarity. One of these hearing aids completely surprised me with what it delivered at the price. I ran each one through everyday tests, morning conversations, crowded environments, and back-to-back usage to see which ones actually perform and which ones are just hype. If you want honest gear reviews, hit that subscribe button, and let's dig in. Right out of the box, the Audien Atom One feels premium and carefully designed. These are sleek, discreet in-ear units with a fully adjustable frequency system, which means you can personalize the sound profile instead of being stuck with one-size-fits-all audio. The real hook here is that every purchase comes with a sound check service, where an audiologist guides your setup over the phone. That's genuinely helpful when you're just starting out with hearing aids. I tested the frequency adjustment, and the range is actually solid. You can dial in exactly what you need. Battery life hit 24 hours on a single charge in my testing, which is respectable. The design is incredibly discreet, almost invisible in the ear. But here's where it falls short: the battery life is good, not great. When I ran them through back-to-back days, I was charging every single day. And the one-button interface, while simple, means you're limited in on-the-fly adjustments compared to other units in this test. It's like buying a great sports car that only goes in one gear. The engineering is there, but you're missing flexibility. The Audien Atom One is best for someone who wants expert guidance and doesn't mind daily charging. Skip it if you need multi-day battery power. But stick around. The next pick raises the bar significantly, priced at $98. These hearing aids landed at a competitive price point and immediately caught my attention with one claim: up to 100 hours of total battery life. That's a game changer on paper. Opening the box, they feel solid and compact. Nothing flashy, pure function. The upgrade here is the digital chip, which promises clearer, more natural sound with smart noise cancellation and feedback suppression. I tested the noise cancellation in a coffee shop setting, and it actually held up well. Background chatter didn't bleed through, and conversations stayed crisp. The real test came during a full workday. I wore them for 8 straight hours, then pulled them out to charge. The 20-hour continuous claim checked out. Then I used the portable case to extend things. After 5 full days of testing, I got legitimately close to that 100-hour estimate when combining case charges. Here's the problem: the one-button operation is almost too simple. When you need to switch between modes, or adjust volume on the fly in a sudden loud environment, you're stuck holding and waiting for a response. And the fit, while comfortable, isn't as anatomically refined as some competitors. After 6 hours, my ears started to notice the pressure. These are built for someone who wants maximum battery and doesn't need constant adjustments. Skip them if you're fidgety or need instant control in chaotic spaces. The next one up is where this ranking really starts to shine, priced at $109.98. This one rolled in as the priciest of the bunch, and I was skeptical at first. But these hearing aids packed more features than anything else I've tested. Out of the box, the build quality is noticeably better. The finish is premium, the charging case feels substantial, and the overall package screams investment. The headline feature is a 16-channel digital DSP chip with 2 environment modes: quiet mode for everyday settings and noise-canceling mode for the real chaos, restaurants, airports, crowds. I tested both modes side by side in the same coffee shop scenario, and the difference was stunning. Quiet mode prioritized speech clarity while toning down ambient noise. Noise-canceling mode basically created a bubble of focus. Background din virtually disappeared. Then I wore them through a full day starting at 7 a.m. The battery lasted 24 hours of mixed use, and the case added 72 more hours. So over a week, I charged maybe twice. Real-world performance in conversation was crystal clear. No feedback whistle, no robotic distortion. The feedback suppression is genuinely automatic, which sounds simple but saves you from constant tweaking. One honest flaw: the learning curve on switching between modes took a few hours to become second nature. And at this price point, I expected wireless connectivity to other devices, which these don't have. They're excellent at pure hearing amplification, but they're not a Swiss Army knife. These are best for someone who spends time in multiple sound environments and doesn't mind paying for smarter chip architecture. Skip them if you want all-in-one device control, and budget is tight. They're like hiring a specialist coach instead of a general trainer. You get precision, but you're paying for expertise in one specific area. And here's where it gets interesting. Because channel members get early access to next week's Hearing Tech Roundup before anyone else sees it, make sure you join the membership to stay ahead. Things get a lot more interesting from here. Priced at $139.98. The Flaygo units landed in my hands and immediately impressed with their invisible design. You literally have to look close to see them in the ear. Right out of the box, these feel refined. The 16-channel digital chip with intelligent noise reduction is the real story here. The marketing claims smart processing that focuses on human speech frequency while dumping everything else. In testing, that actually delivers. I wore them through a grocery store scenario, a dinner with family, and a video call. In every single situation, people said my voice came through clearer on their end, and I could hear them without asking for repeats. Battery life is where they shine. A single 2-hour charge gave me 24 hours of continuous use. That's efficiency. The USB-C charging is fast and convenient. The one-button interface is legitimately intuitive. I tested it dozens of times and never got confused. After 5 days of constant wear, zero comfort issues. The ergonomic design really works. But here's where it doesn't quite close the gap. The sound profile feels a touch compressed compared to the higher-end options. It's not bad, just not as dynamic. And the app situation is non-existent. You're not customizing frequencies or saving profiles. For the price, that's a trade-off you accept, but it exists. These are best for someone who values simplicity and doesn't want to tinker. Skip them if you're an audiophile or need deep customization. They're like a reliable sedan versus a sports car. Everything works perfectly, every time, but you're not getting that extra thrill. What comes next absolutely changes everything. Priced at $99.97. The Oricle Standard 2.0 arrived in premium packaging, and the moment I held them, I felt the difference. These are completely in-canal units with sleek, compact silicone earplugs that conform to your ear shape. The design is thoughtful, they disappear. But the real story is inside. These deliver advanced noise cancellation in a body this small. Out of the box, comfort is immediate. The silicone material feels soft and stays secure without pinching. I wore them for a full 8-hour workday without any ear fatigue. Then I tested the noise cancellation in a real environment, a busy restaurant. The background noise actually dropped away without making everything sound hollow. Speech clarity stayed natural. I tested the controls, long press for 5 seconds to power on or off, and the auto on-off when you insert or remove them is seamless, no fumbling. Then came the battery test. The spec said 60 hours on a single charge, and I was skeptical. I ran them continuously. Morning calls, background listening, video watching. After 48 hours, still going. At 60 hours, they finally dropped to near empty. The portable charging case was the real revelation. Lightweight, fits in any pocket, and the magnetic connection is rock solid. No missed charging. I tested ease of use with my hands, and someone with reduced dexterity tested them too. Both of us found everything intuitive. One legitimate trade-off. If you want hyper-customization through an app, or different sound profiles for different scenarios, these aren't it. They're set it and forget it, which is actually exactly what most people want. But if you're the type who loves tweaking every frequency, you'll feel the limitation. These are best for anyone who wants comfort, reliability, and honest battery life, without paying a premium. Skip them if you absolutely need app-based customization. At this price, the Oricle Standard 2.0 doesn't just win, it rewrites what's possible at this cost. And that's the hearing aid that actually delivered on every single test, priced at $99.99. And there you have it. The Oricle Standard 2.0 absolutely dominated this test. All 5 product links are in the description below. Go check them out. If this helped you, please like and subscribe to Tim's Top 5.